1, 2, 3 into the 4. Snoop Doggy Dogg and Dr. Dre is at the door. Ready to make an entrance, so back on up. Cause you know we're about to rip shit up. Give me the microphone first so I can bust like a bubble. Compton and Long Beach together, now you know you in trouble. Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Too low doubt, niggas
like Chris. Alright, boys, we're here for the week fucking 20. Week 20 matchup preview show? Oh my god, you guys have had to look at my face for the 20th straight week here. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Pass your condolences along to my hashtag better half, Mrs. Heather Thrills. 20 weeks down, well, 19 weeks down, 3 more to go. Magic number, 1, 2, 3. Some of us don't have a magic number anymore. Some of us, like Dr. Kananga, have already locked up a division title. Some of us, like T-Ball, have locked up a consolation. Actually, he doesn't really like a consolation. Consolation got me in top 10, boys, just so you know. Not everybody makes a consolation. So T-Ball, Strokes, let's get your shit together, all right? Try to get in there and knock good old B. Ryan or, I don't know, Alavila out of those consolation brackets that they so thrived to make it to. Last week, went 5-1. More like 6-0 because, I had Benson Harbor Circle, spur of the moment. T-Ball's going to get 2 wins in a row over Benson. Well, that shit didn't work out. So, it is what it is. 5-1. Can't really complain about that. Trade deadline. It's come. It's gone. It's a sad thing when you look at your watch list and you see the little locked symbol by the players and you're like, damn, I have no desire to even, I can't get that guy. I can't get Jack Flaherty. I can't get Josh Hader. Can't get those guys. So that's a bummer. But what's not a bummer, this jersey right here. Colts, Andrew Luck, number 12, hashtag top quarterback in the NFL. Not number 1 quarterback, top quarterback in the NFL. Bringing the Colts back to prominence. They'll probably win that division this year. Jacksonville, downslide. Houston, overrated. Tennessee, I never know what you're going to get with them, man. Marcus Mariota, I don't know if he's ever going to turn the corner. But this is not a football podcast or a face cast. This is a MFing baseball fantasy preview week 20. So cut the shit. Let's get right to it. First matchup. I'm going straight to the man. This is an ode to the team that has already locked up their division, already locked up a roster spot. Fire in the hole. Fire in the hole, baby. That's what Benson, that's all for you. I want you to know that. He's going to appreciate that like none other. Dr. Kananga going against Charlie's Angels. Dr. Kananga 13-6. He's got his division, no doubt. 4 games up on the next closest competitor in D-Harb and 5 games up on Alavila. I see this matchup going one way, basically. A close 12-8 victory for one of these squads. Charlie's Angels, I really don't know what's happened. I don't know if he's still... Gainesville Steve, I know football season is right around the corner. I'm looking at your team right now. I know you dropped Tommy Pham today, I believe. Jane Segura is playing today. He's on your bench. You have an open roster spot. It's shortstop. He plays shortstop. Why is Escobar not on the bench, man? Come on. You're better than this. You live in Gainesville. Titletown. You got Josh Hader in there. You got Cody Allen. You got your relievers in there at least. But, I mean, come on, man. That really disheartens me. Which kind of leads me to believe Benson is definitely going to be winning this week. Dr. Kananga. Anthony needs him to lose. Trader Will needs him to lose. Try to seal up a number 1 spot. Get a first round bye. But no. Kananga is holding strong to that spot because he's getting a dub this week. It doesn't even matter what his team's going to. His team could bat 212, it's going to win. His ERA could be 5.6, he's going to win. He could hit 13 home runs and have 148 total bases. Dr. Kananga is winning. Locked down, chalk down. That's the way it's going to be. So, Benson, you're going to be 14-6. Charlie's Angels, 9-11. Is 9-11 still going to be good enough for this NFC West of divisions? I'm not real sure. We're going to see what Los Mexis is up to. Benson, in commemoration of you already locking up a playoff seed, you have secured the Cruiserweight title. You are well on your way to earning an Intercontinental Championship or possibly a World Championship spray-painted NWO style. It's only a matter of time. But as of now, you are a Cruiserweight champion for being the first competitor to lock up a division title. It just means you're the best of the bunch of people that nobody cares about. Moving on. Next up, got a little, I gotta say, we got a little B Green, got a little B Ryan, got a little Strokes with. Big Green, what's for you, buddy?
I don't mind letting you down easy, but just give it time.
Give it time, Big Green.
Just wait a while.
You're going to be 500 in a minute because there's no way Strokeswood is going to win. Strokeswood is still commentating on the chat room. Strokeswood is still text messaging, answering messages, being part of the league. His team just fucking sucks right now. There's no possible way Big Green can lose to him. Big Green hadn't even been playing that well. He's been getting to, it's Friday. It's Friday. My team's doing okay. I'm going to win. I'm 13-6. Total fall down, fall out, just like Brock Lesnar last night. Total fall down. I got to think Big Green is going to win. He's going to go to 10-10. His pitching, other than Verlander, doesn't even matter. Verlander not even that great. His hitting, couldn't tell you one offensive player he has on his roster other than Bryce Harper. And you know what? Bryce Harper has been on a freaking tear. Another reason why, blowing the victory horn, B. Ryan picking up the dub. Eat it up, B. Ryan. Eat it up. All right, next up. Oh, man, we got this matchup right here. I can't even begin to put into words. It's a matchup of teams that should be battling for last place. Okay? But it's been greatest Canadian band of all time, Bare Naked Ladies. It's been 1 week since I predicted Alavila to lose, and he won. It's been 1 week since I mistakenly, foolishly, ridiculously picked T-Ball to win over Dr. Kananga. And you know what? It doesn't even matter. I'm throwing those records out the window because this week Alavila is going to 9-11. His team is on a roll like none other right now. I am so impressed with Alavila. It doesn't matter. I said you're going to lose. You said, Thrills, you just made the list. You put me at number 4 on the list because I constantly pick against your team to win. So, Seth, I want to be higher on the list, but I also want to be right in my predictions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick you to win, but then I'm going to say that the Detroit Red Wings are one of the most overhyped, overrated hockey franchises of all time. All right? Stevie Yzerman is garbage. All right? Maybe not garbage, but I'm highly unimpressed by Steve Yzerman. T-Ball, you're doing a really good job in your first year in the league. Moving on. Next up, we're going to rock a little Trader Will, little long ballers. Right now, these teams, they are living to rise, the Soundgarden will say. These teams are the hottest teams going right now, not named Alavila and possibly not named Wakanda. Trader Wilson's being 4-6, has rattled off 8 wins out of 9. Long Baller, since being 0-5, has rattled 11 wins out of 14. These two teams are just not relenting off the chase for the division title, and much less the league regular season champ. This week is going to be a bloodbath of drastic proportions. Long Ballers missing his ace, Chris Sale. Still getting Kooky Carrasco. Still getting relief pitching. But more importantly, Miguel Andujar. I think just by walking to the plate, he gets a double. This man, 20 home runs as a rookie, 35 doubles as a rookie playing third base for the Yankees. If only I would have known who had him first. They would have really had a good third. Oh wait, it was me. I had a good third baseman. I traded him for busted shoulder Chris Bryant. Long Bar's been tearing up. Trader Will though, on the other hand, been tearing up. Acquisitions, he's been mining the waiver wire, as someone famously said, you can't build your team through the waiver wire. All right, I'm the only one that can do that. I'm the superior one. You could just make trades. You can't ever find anybody on the waiver wire. You know who you are. Anyways, Trader Will picked up a couple solid pieces off the waiver wire. Most recently, Zach Wheeler, waiver wire. Somebody dropped in, picked him up. Woo! He's been studding up recently. My new acquisition of Philip Irvine, okay, been doing things for me, so you can't complain there. Long Ballers, though, he's like, I don't need to pick guys up off the waiver wire. Like, the players on my team are good as gold. All right, so being down 9-5 doesn't really bother him going into a Sunday matchup because he knows, Gregory Polanco, El Coffey, he can do something. Nick Markakis, he's just going to step up to the plate, get a base hit every single time up. Jose Abreu, I don't even know how he's gotten so many home runs this year, but he's a Chi Sox player, so he's going to falter down the stretch. But it's not going to be the faltering that Trader Will needs. Long Ballers here is going to pick up the dub and potentially lock up his division. Long Ballers, for the dub, going to 12-8. Trader Will with the loss, going to 12-8. Dun dun dun. All right, our last matchup of the night, or one of our last matchups of the night, we've got Pup going against Los Mexis. So Pup, Los Mexis, these guys have been teams that I've thoroughly enjoyed watching this year. Okay, play a little Dean Ambrosington music because it seems so fitting here. Because these guys are lunatics right now. Los Mexis is just crushing it. He's winning when he shouldn't win. He's beating long ballers, doing things I never thought he was going to. I thought this man was dead in the water 4 weeks ago when he was like 5-9. Reeled off some trades, got good players in his outfield. He's awesome now. Pup. I don't know what to think of this team, honestly. It's just up and down, up and down. 1 week you win, 1 week you lose. Picked you to win last week. You did me some good right there. I don't know if your team's going to be good enough to do any damage in the playoffs, hashtag former rookie GM, but I do know that you're going to put up a good fight this week. But it won't be enough in the end because Los Mexis is going to be... We're going to see this on the message board at some point in time on Sunday night. All right, our last matchup of the night. We're going against Wakanda against Chuck Nasty. Chuck Nasty, a team that really needs to pick up the dub. Anthony Matthews, a team that in his own right I'm respecting right now, but not only wearing an Andrew Luck jersey, but listening to the greatest college football team in the history of the known universe, his fight song in the hashtag Florida Gators. Wakanda, you're a real motherfucker. I just want you to know that. Chuck Nasty, I thought your team was good all season long. I just kept waiting for you to turn the corner, waiting for you to turn the corner, waiting for you to turn the corner. And you know what happened? You never turned the corner. Your offense can never put it together the same week you're pitching it. Your pitching can never put it together the same time your offensive did. Paul Goldschmidt's on fire 1 week. Paul Goldschmidt sucks the next week. Where's his consistency? AJ Pollock's hurt. This guy's hurt. Your team was just cursed from start. You have got 3 weeks left. 2 games back of the top 6 teams. You are really going to need some magic here. And as Benson Harbor posted in his wonderfully delayed Monday Morning Cup of Joe, could this be a season without a Davis Harbor in the playoffs? A loss this week says yes. Let's sound the trumpets right there. If I knew how to play taps, I'd play that. Because, D-Harp, I officially think your fantasy chances and your fantasy season ends right here at the hands of Wakanda Forever. Wakanda Forever goes to 13-7. Maintains pace. 1 game back of Benson Harbor. 1 game up on Trader Will in his division. All but solidifying 2nd place and a first-round bye. So Wakanda picks up the dub. Alavila picks up the dub. Los Mexis picks up the dub. B. Ryan picks up the dub. Dr. Kananga and Long Ballers all picking up the dubs this week in our fantasy matchups. Week 20. 2-0. Hope that looks right for you guys. All right, so we've got a few minutes left here. We're going to jump to the emails. This week's emails are brought to you by Hudson's Hickory House. Nothing says overweight Douglas villains like Hudson's Hickory House. That really hits the spot. Well, we've got 2 emails this week that pertain to some league business. A couple of our fanatical fans that we have out there just following our every move on Twitter, on Facebook, in our fantasy realm, logging in and just checking out random fantasy teams. They've found the Alexander Frederick Harbor League, and they couldn't be any more thrilled to be followers. Our first email is from Margie in Tennessee. She says, is it me, or did Ant Talk actually live up to the hype? And I got to say, for a change, something Anthony said, did, observed, replied to, created, lived up to the hype. Anthony Matthews just was a phenomenal Ant Talk. I would read that 14 more times if I could. I wish you'd write one of those every week. Now you know the kind of pressure that Kamish puts himself under every week. But I got to say, it was phenomenal. The league thought it was phenomenal. Anthony Matthews, give yourself a pat on the back. All right, I'm patting Andrew Luck just for you on that one. So, rock and roll with it. All right, so, yes, Margie, Ant Talk lived up beyond our wildest dreams, all right? It was Haley's Comet just flying across the sky on a dark night in Montana. It was gorgeous for the sight to behold. All right, last email, last spot of the night. This is for the educators here. So we got 4 or 5 of us in the crew. For educators here, this is Danny from Memphis. Apparently Tennessee's just in the house tonight. I don't know what's going on here. Just north of Georgia here. They're following us. Teachers, how much do you hate your life right now on a scale of Atlanta Dan Uggla to present-day Mike Trout? I gotta say, right now, the worst part is the sleep. Us educators get no sleep right now. Running on fumes, waking up bright early, dealing with grade A first of the year bullshit. Alright, so we ain't got time to be going out and doing stuff right now. We ain't got time to be, message boarding all the time unless you're Trader Will or William, I guess, for that matter. Benson, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Fucking A Sav Dog. He says he doesn't care about the message board. He's a teacher. That's the message boardingest some bitch I've ever seen in my life. So I gotta say, right now, for us teachers, it's not quite Dan Uggla level shitty where we hate our lives to the nth degree. But right now, we are all really busted ass tired. Alright, so all you non-educators out there, all you pharmacists, or all you police officers, or all you pool boys, I hate you all. For now. When summer gets here, you hate me like there's no tomorrow. So, doggies. I love it. Doggies, I love it. Alright, that's it for this week's Week 20 matchup preview show. Gotta say it was a blast. If you have any ideas, any commentary, let me know. Other than that, Andrew Luck,